Poetry is a form of art, but it must be grammatically correct. No grammar lies within the human heart, which is the very source of poetry. Poetry is an expression of a soul's deepest yearnings and thoughts. It can be a way of escape or a source of income or simply a beautiful name. Poetry is a universal language, although not always written in the same tongue. It is the essence of emotion, binding of many distant generations into one eternal heartbeat. Poetry is more than stanzas or phrase. It is words combined to form a tear. Poetry is more than free verse. It is a method for a single person to be heard. Poetry is more than a Pulitzer Prize. It is an award for the common man who deserves more than the wicked world he lives in. Poetry has always been and will always be more than lines on a piece of paper. Poetry is life. And I'm sorry, this one's a little dark. I was in a bad place when I wrote it, but listening to a lot of Doors music. But okay.
That's a good cue for you, Kevin.
I know. Okay, and this is called Free from Love. They call it love, it leads to hate, it causes pain, they call it fate. Every person barely walks a better half at their side. Don't realize they crawl, chains binding them to the reality of fear and insecurity. Sweet love. It promises life, yet destroys happiness, chokes out and restricts conscious thought. It manipulates hearts, leaving them to die bleeding, blindfolds innocent eyes with sparkling wonder, sparks that gleam with radiant, deceiving light, then burn to cinders, any hope of finding flame, only to smolder in empty darkness. Seeking the one, the special one, only to find self-destruction along the way. Emotions cost too much to be wasted on hopelessness. I am blessed by illusion, a grotesque mask, one that hides away a peaceful soul and a hideous snarl, one that burns tender eyes, makes them shriek with terror and turn away. Sweet terror. We marvel how grand love is, fills us up, makes us whole. Then we regret, remorse, refrain. Where did time, where did love go? The dove will fly away from me, Cupid cowers in my sight. No star will shine on me or curse me with its blessed light. It's said 'tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. 'Tis better to have never loved than to have loved and lost and taken the fall. Free from love, free from hate, free from pain, free from fate.